Hello to my 23 subscribers. I started this channel because I wanted people to go on YouTube and be able to watch content of The Long Walk. 23 subscribers isn't a lot, but I'm so grateful for each and one of you. So today, we will be talking about facts you probably didn't know about The Long Walk. So first off, it's obvious the actors didn't have to walk nearly as much as their characters do in the story. I mean, nobody's actually walking hundreds of miles in real life for a movie, right? But here's where things get surprising. There was one moment on set where an actor took off his Converse shoes. And when he did, his socks were completely soaked in blood. Like, real blood, not makeup, not effects. That actor was Damon Wrightley, who plays Rank. The walking they did have to do was so intense that his feet were torn up for real. When he pulled those shoes off, everyone around him was shocked. It honestly shows how much Damon pushed himself physically for this role. And knowing that makes Rank scenes hit even harder. What's funny is that before he even took his shoe off, Damon kept saying he thought something was inside it. He honestly just assumed it was a tiny rock or something annoying. But when he finally pulled off his Converse, yeah, there was no pebble. His sock was covered in blood. The walking messed up his feet so badly that the rock he thought he felt was just pain. It really shows how much he went through playing Rank. After that, I just hope they bandaged him up. That looked painful, and there's no way he kept walking like that. He definitely needed a break after what his feet went through. On set, the crew had a system to mark when a character was supposed to die in the story. They called it death days. When it was a certain actor's death day, they'd leave balloons in that actor's trailer, and the actor would wear a death day pin. It was how the cast and crew knew it was that character's time to leave the walk scenes. This only really makes sense if you know they filmed in chronological order, so the actors actually experienced the story the same way their characters did. Now, let's talk about how some of the actors even had to go to set at 3 in the morning just to keep walking. It makes sense, because most of the long walk scenes are in the dark. The production was really committed to making the walk feel continuous, so the actors would film at all hours to show the long, relentless journey their characters were going through. Harkness and his demise. In the middle of the movie, Harkness, played by Jordan Gonzalez, breaks his ankle while climbing the hill. If you pay close attention, instead of looking at Pete and Ray, you'll notice him in the back, limping and struggling to walk. It's a subtle detail, but it's actually in the final film. Hank Olsen has to eat shoes. In the movie, Curly keeps insisting he's 18, even though literally nobody believes him. The other walkers look at him like, "Yeah, sure, dude." And Hank even goes as far as saying he'll eat his own shoes if Curly is actually 18. The best part? The cosmic joke is on Hank, because Roman, the actor playing Curly, is actually 18 in real life. So while Curly is out there lying through his teeth, Roman is just standing there like, "Bro, I am 18. Meanwhile, Hank in universe is basically trapped in the world's funniest technicality. Like, congratulations, man, hope those shoes are gluten-free. Because by his own logic, he's about to serve himself a leather dinner. It's one of those behind-the-scenes details that makes the whole scene twice as funny once you know it. Another detail about the production is the burning car scene. It isn't in the book at all. The only reason it exists in the movie is because the crew needed the sky to be bright enough for that section of the walk. They were filming at a time when the natural light wasn't cooperating, so they added the burning car to create the amount of glow they needed on camera. They spent about 45 minutes filming it, making sure the lighting matched the rest of the scene and that the fire looked consistent from each angle. The crew even looked up reference photos of real burning cars so they could match the color and intensity of the flames accurately. It was a very technical choice, and unless you already knew, the movie was filmed mostly in chronological order and relied heavily on natural light. It can seem like a surprising addition. Another behind-the-scenes thing people talk about is how Cooper Hoffman, who plays Ray Garrity, ended up basically trauma bonding with the rest of the cast. Not in a dramatic or heavy way, just the kind of bond that forms when a group of people are exhausted, cold, pushed through long shooting days, and stuck in the same emotional headspace because of the story they're telling. They all spent so much time together, walking and filming in order, that Cooper started to feel this real sense of responsibility toward the other boys. Like he had to be there, fully dialed in, because they were all relying on each other to carry the weight of the scenes. Playing the lead meant he was in nearly every shot, so if he wasn't mentally present, the rest of the cast would feel it. By the time they were deep into the shoot, it wasn't just showing up for the movie anymore, it was showing up for them, for the group, for the people who were going through the same long nights and miles of walking right beside him. During filming, the cast had this Friday routine where they'd head over to Dairy Queen together. It became their thing pretty fast. They'd grab whatever they were craving, blizzards, cones, milkshakes, all of it, and just hang out for a while before heading back. It wasn't planned or anything. It just started happening after a few weeks, and everyone kind of stuck with it. After spending so many hours walking, shooting, and doing the same scenes over and over, getting ice cream together felt like the one calm moment they could count on. It was this simple little break that pulled them out of the long walk mindset and gave them a chance to just be normal teenagers again for a bit. Thank you for watching, and comment down if I missed anything or made a mistake. Don't forget to like and subscribe.